Hello, welcome back to Far Horizons Gaming. My name is Ben, and today we're going to go back to some Football Manager. So last time I left off, we just kind of finally got our first job, and that's kind of about as far as we got. So I set up just a basic formation so we can take a look at what players we have, what positions they'll be good in, kind of what our suggested best 11 is. So we're going to kind of take a look at that, take a look at the squad, and then I'll step away for a little bit and come back and hopefully have a bunch of things updated. So one of the first changes you'll probably notice is I actually remember to install the badge update. So we actually have a proper crest for our club now. Yay! So it looks so much nicer looking down the league table here with all these actual badges, not the weird generic things that are normally in there. Alright, so starting off here, our squad is not exactly very deep. We have pretty much exactly enough for the full squad and a handful of subs, but a bunch of players not really in the proper positions. But, wrong button. So this is the formation I'm going to start with. That'll probably get updated as I start signing some players and we kind of figure out really what direction I want to take this team in. But right now, this looks like our best 11. So these three here with the green jerseys are part of our youth setup. Yeah, are the under 23 team. So that's kind of telling that they're pulling in players from the youth setup to start in the best 11, not even out of our own main squad. All right, so our strengths and weaknesses is, wow, actually a much deeper list of strengths than I was expecting here. Okay. So we've got some good goalkeepers, some decent options at striker, sorry. Good youth prospects, good penalty takers, a lot of pace, which is fantastic. Okay, so this is suggesting we should be using a 4-1-4-1, so I'll probably switch over to that. Well, maybe not. This one here is suggesting... Oh, this is playing against these formations. Never mind. Okay. Well, that's good to know that they're good against a couple different formations. Alright, we've got some good options on the wings. Several guys being called good options on the wings, more good strikers. Got $51,000 available in our payroll budget. We don't have a transfer budget, but that's a lot of money to sign players, especially at this level. Pretty decent long shots, off the ball, vision, one-on-ones, positioning, reflexes for the goalkeepers. Tend to punch the ball clear instead of trying to catch it. Good stamina. All right. And yeah, not surprisingly, our weaknesses are also our weakness list is also pretty long. We only have one passable goalkeeper. There are no players capable of playing right back. No overall depth. A lot of issues with depth. Arcing, passing, tackling, kicking, throwing, decisions, technique, corners. Eccentricity, not good at rushing out, or strength, jumping, leadership, balance, bravery, agility, fitness, determination are all terrible. Nice. Okay, so this team is definitely going to be a project, but that's what we signed on for. Alright, a little too close to the microphone there. Sorry about that. Alright, so our coaching team. Let me take over all duties for the coaching team. Alright. Yeah, so our staff is not particularly large. That's not surprising, but we definitely need to try to hire some more people here. We have one head coach, obviously, one assistant coach. We do have some room to grow there. No general manager, which is fantastic. We have a chief scout. No data analyst, no additional scouts, one head physio, and no one else on our medical team. So we'll definitely want to try to expand on that a little bit. Let's see here. Nope, that's not the one I wanted. Coaching team, there we go. Alright, so our assistant coach is Ross Standen. And he is god-awful. Alright. 1 man management, 1 judging player ability, 1 judging player potential. So we'll certainly be looking to move on from our current assistant coach. Medical team, just the 1 head physio. And he's got a score of 4 physiotherapy. He's not particularly good either. We'll see if we can make an upgrade there and bring in at least 1 assistant physio there, help him out. Try to keep our players as healthy as we can. Recruitment team, we just have 1 chief scout. And he's also pretty terrible. His adaptability and determination are nice, but it's not really going to be moving out of this division, so that's kind of useless. We need more stats and trying to judge players to help us really bring in a really nice squad here. Okay, so that's kind of where we're starting out here. So club finances. Yeah, we've got a pretty large payroll, so we've got plenty of room available here. Spending $195,000 out of our $247,000 payroll, so we got about $50,000 available to try to bring in some more players. Well, honestly, that's a lot of money considering the size of the squad we've got right now, so we'll probably call a few players as well. No transfer budget. Let's see. Go ahead and leave the training for the youth team up to the youth staff. But, so we have a U23 squad here that's pretty decent looking, actually. It's several 4-star prospects here. Doesn't look like there's anybody ready to make the jump to the first team yet. Although, how crappy some of those players look like on our first team, that might be changing as well. Yeah, oh yeah. All these guys here could potentially become star player. Quality player. Looks like we've got some good options in our our U23s team. And oh wow, Keanu Cloak here. This dude looks like he could be a fantastic player to watch for the future. But become one of the club's best players. He's already got a really high rating for the youth team. Also 4-star potential. Nice. Okay, so at least we have some promising prospects coming through the pipeline here, so I'm not going to worry too much about that. Yeah, so I'm going to cut away here for a little bit, and when I come back, take a look at what changes I've made. Cool. Alright, so took a little bit of time here to try to work on the team. So it was actually a lot more difficult than I expected. A lot of players wanted way more money than I could afford, even with what I thought was a nice sized payroll budget. So what I wound up doing was calling up a lot of guys from the youth squads. I found some that were actually really good. So like Gregor Grosic here. Whoops, wrong button. There we go. This guy's got a pretty decent useful rating here already at 17. He's got 4-star potential. He's been playing quite well. As you can see, he's got a goal and 2 assists through 4 preseason appearances. Average rating of 6.85, so not too bad. He's probably the star that I brought up so far. There's also this Kane Roberts fellow. Alright, there we go. Also doing pretty good. 3 goals and 3 appearances. He's a 7.3 average rating. So he plays in the same position as Grosic, so I might actually consider swapping the 2 out. And then Yeah, I've had a few other guys that pulled up, like Headland, Hammond, I believe Conley as well, Gillette, a couple guys. But we did actually make one purchase for a fee of $1,500. This George Colson guy, center midfielder. I just brought him in, so he has not played a game yet, but I'm looking forward to seeing what he can do. So you might be wondering how I got money for transfers when I had a $0 transfer budget. So when the option came up to set the collective squad bonuses, I slashed the bonuses to low, which gave us some extra money for transfers. So we still have a few $1,000s, about $8,000 left in our transfer budget, and about $35,000 or so left on our payroll budget. So I'm hoping we can bring in a few more players before the transfer window closes, but I decided to go ahead and come back as the first game of the season is coming up. But I've also made changes to the backroom staff. We've pretty well filled it out. Still looking for a second scout, and I'm not going to bring in a general manager because I don't like playing with general manager. But with that said, so our schedule here, we are scheduled to play our first game of the regular season here today. The course of preseason, so these first two games here were before I took charge, and these other 4 games here were after I took charge. So we've won everything, not huge score lines, but teams look pretty decent so far. So let's go and get started here, see what they can do in the regular season. Alright, so looks like we're playing Leatherhead today. Got pretty good odds to win. So this is my current team setup. So I am still looking to bring in an actual left back. This guy is a left midfield who's playing at left back. And my right back's not very good either, but I'm fairly happy with my midfield and forwards. And oops, I forgot to switch K in. And oops, Kane Roberts. Him in instead of Gregory. Okay. And yeah, Colson didn't get a preseason, so he might struggle a little bit, but that's alright. We'll see how this goes. Dressing room. So let's set some opposition instructions. Let's try pep talk. Let's see, let's go passionate and go out there and impress me. Did nothing, just about what I expected. They haven't really responded to my pep talk so far, probably because I'm a brand new coach and nobody cares what I have to say. Alright, let's go to the kickoff. Alright, and speaking of the odds of us winning today, the odds of us winning the league were pretty low, but our relegation odds were also pretty low. So everyone, including the board, has us pegged at a mid-table finish, which is not too bad, really. So hopefully we can achieve that. So far, we're looking okay. We've got a few shots, not on goal yet. Let's go ahead and try to encourage the team a little bit, which didn't work super well. Still getting a lot of shots. There we go, 4 on target now. And wow, that was a quick half with basically nothing happening. Struggle for possession in the opposition half. Okay. But we're keeping them out of our defensive third, so that's good. Alright, let's try just encouraging them here. You've been the better team, just keep what you're doing. And they don't care again. Sweet. Alright. That's the second half. Let's see if they can actually manage to get a goal here. Dominating possession, shots. Should be able to get something going here. Alright, let's demand more. Get more shots, but still no goals. Pause that for a second here. Let's switch up and go attacking, try to get something going here this last little bit. So then let's pull. Why is that? Oh, because I changed his role. That's fine. I'll pull Roberts in. See what he can do for us here. All right. Yep. No, that's that. Oh well, that's okay. Took Grosich off anyway. Alright, we're going to go super attacking last couple minutes. Try to push for a goal. Okay, that was not a very pretty draw there. Dominated possession and shots, couldn't manage a goal. Alright, well. The goalie only has a 6.9, so he clearly didn't have that much to do despite having 8 shots. 8 shots against. And yeah, it's just a ton of debuts for our team here. So I'm not going to worry about that. Alright, so the assistant's saying don't be too hard on him, but I'm not happy about that, so far from pleased. There we go, actually got a response out of him this time. Yeah, nobody even had a green rating, so that was a pretty shit performance. Alright. Well, let's continue on here. Alright. I mean, we'll take a draw in our first game. It's not exactly good, but hey, we're still right in the middle of the table, so that's fine. Realize it's first game, but it's alright. Alright, so Gregor Grosich was the youngest player in the history of the Isthmian League Premier Division. That's kind of cool. Coulson makes his debut, as well as a whole bunch of other people. Roberts, Collings, and Onav Wiegand. This guy's trying to sign Alex Mullins, who I'm not interested in selling. So, let's keep going here. Alright, what do we got? Premier Division kicks off. Wow, 5-1 win for Haringey versus Enfield Town. A massive crowd of 729. 4,900 total attendance for the league. It's sounds pretty low, but that's probably pretty decent for this this level. So I don't know. I'm gonna go and play another game here, see what happens, but I might go in and try to tweak our tactics a little bit again. Right now we're just trying to go for possession-based style. Not necessarily trying to go super pretty, but I want something a little more interesting than just lumping the ball forward, a little bit of route one. So, worked well in preseason. It looks like we got some kinks to try to work out. But we'll see how the next game goes, and then I might tweak some stuff if I need to. Alright, pre-match analysis. Oh, post-match analysis. Coulson did fairly well, no poor performances. So, I mean, I'm happy enough with that, despite not getting a goal. I remember the striker partnership didn't have the best chemistry, so we'll see what happens. I might need to try to switch that around a little bit. And transfer offer for Chapel here, Chappelle, whatever. But they're offering $0 for him, so I'm not taking that. And hey, 60 season tickets. Seems like a pretty decent number there. Alright. And since we're a semi-professional team, we don't have much in the way of training. That's why there's so many unavailable days there. And yeah, our U23 team looks really good. So I might be pulling some more guys up from down there. Depending on how things go. A 9.4 rating for Dylan Gifford here with 2 goals. Nice. If I remember right, Gifford is a left mid, right mid. I already have plenty of depth on my right mid, so I might bring him up to some extra depth on my left side, though. That's not bad. What was the final score? 4-0. So they definitely outperformed our first team here, but that's all right. Got this guy. Bring him in on free. He does not look particularly good, though. We'll shortlist him, but probably not going to sign this guy. Alright, so for our next game, their star player is Alan Fleming, their striker. Their main strength is just their goalkeepers. But they've also allowed 7 assists in their last 7 games. So it doesn't sound like they allow a lot of goals, but we'll see what we can do. Alright, scouting meeting. No information on this guy. Sweet, that's helpful. Alright, let's scout this guy. 68, don't want to sell. He didn't look very good. Just forget this guy. Potential of the features, go and scout. 34-year-old center back. We're mostly looking for younger players, so yeah, just a bit of quality is not going to be blowing anybody away, so it's fine. This guy's got potential to go up to the 6th division, so let's go ahead and scout him. Salary's a little high, so probably pass. Potential to feature, but he's young, so scout. Same with that guy. Alright. Another transfer offer coming in here. Yeah, it's like our training schedule, there's just so many unavailable days. It's going to be really difficult to try to work on anything too complicated. But that's alright, that's what you have to deal with in your lower division. Alright, so Wingate lost 2-1 in their last match, despite an edge in possession and shots. Interesting heat map. Looks like they hit a lot on the right. Alright, well, that's good to know. Agnes made approach to sign Thea White on a free transfer. Oh, that's one of the dudes I just scouted. I don't care that much. And people keep trying to take Grosich on loan, but I've got no interest in doing that. I'm going to develop him here at home. Good news here, don't care. Alright, team selection advice. Moving Banya back to left back. Yeah, again, like both my left backs, or both of my options at left back are converted left mids or left wingers. So hopefully we can address that at some point here soon. So Robertson for Grosich, it's fine. I just have to change his position slightly. Don't think I want to put Gregory instead of Coulson, but on match day I'll take a look at his conditions, see if he's okay, and I'm alright with the rest of those changes, so let's go and do that. Alright, Lewes have been touted as comfortable favorites, but we'll have to be wary about complacency when taking on Wingate and Finchley. Looks like about the only thing of interest in that. Okay, alright, let's see here. Another transfer offer. Holbridge outline intentions for Chappelle. If they offer me money, I might take it, but otherwise I've got no interest in selling. Once again, I don't want to loan Grosich out. One guy injured here, Steve Brinkhurst, who is another right winger. Yeah, I'm not going to worry about any of that. Don't care at the moment. Very good support level as coach. More high potential players. These are all in our youth system. There's a lot of good looking players down in that youth team. So definitely have to keep an eye on them and might start bringing some more guys up as the season goes on. especially if we somehow manage to make a run in one of these cups. So, preview for the week. Don't care too much there. Alright, look for another scout. So, let's take a look at these guys. This guy. There we go, staff attributes. Okay. He's pretty decent. I thought I offered him a job already, but maybe I didn't. Mary Sutton, 5s across the board, not impressive. 10, 3, and 7, not super impressive either. I don't care that much about adaptability. He's not going anywhere outside of England. So it's mostly just these I'm interested in. Let's go back and look at Harris again. Okay, there we go. 6 and 7, he's a little better. I sworn I sent him a job offer this. We'll wait and see what happens there. Alright, let's we can fund a coaching course for Jamie Ashdown. Alright, they'll fund that. Now, I've asked to get funding for a coaching course myself, but they've refused. We'll see how that develops going down the road here. That might become a problem if they don't let me try to study any. So this guy, a good option, but they don't want to sell it. He makes way too much money, so we're just going to acknowledge him. Brinkhurst is still not available for selection, which I already knew. Alright, so... Alright, I thought Kane Roberts was supposed to be... Oh, attacking midfield, right. That's right, I'm training him to... Yeah, he's in training to work on being a right midfielder. But that's okay. I'll go ahead and leave him in for today. I'm not going to worry too much about that at the moment. Honestly, I think... Yeah, I'd much rather have George Coulson in here. His condition looks just fine. I'm not going to worry about it. And... Yeah, that's okay. Let's, Yeah, you know, that looks fine. It's really annoying only having 5 subs. It definitely makes a selection headache, but we'll kind of go with that. Let's see what this team can do. Alright, dressing room. Let's go with passionate. Yeah, we're favorites for a reason. And nobody cares like usual. That's alright. Alright, see what they can do today. We're favorites, so hopefully we can actually get a win this time, but who knows? Dominating position right out of the gate here, but not really dominating shots. Okay, what the hell's going on over here? Huh, okay, that was awkward, interesting, and yeah, okay. That was close. Oh yeah, all 3 of those guys are way offside though. Alright, well that didn't work. Alright, that's not good. The first real chance of the game went to the other team though. Ooh, alright, got a penalty. Let's see what Mullins can do. Alright, steps up. Oh, there we go. First goal of the season for Alex Mullins. Not completely sure why my defender's taking my penalties. I thought I changed that. But that's okay. Take a look at that later. Important thing is we finally got our first lead of the season. Move up to 7th here temporarily in the live standings. Okay, alright. Things are going well. Know you're capable of even better. And that didn't do anything good either. Sweet. We gotta try to get some coaching licenses here, see if that'll help us boost our skills a little bit. But that's alright. Things are working alright at the moment, so I'm not gonna worry too much about it. Alright, got Clantar on the wing here doing something. Got how much the sound effects in this game suck. Some triple noises are kind of stupid. Alright, I'll probably turn that off for next time, but that's alright for right now. Damn, alright, Wingate's just passing the ball around here with no challenges. Ooh. Oh man, alright, I thought the goalie saved that, but I guess it clipped off the crossbar, which I'll take. It's better than giving up a corner. Alright, let's demand more, see if we can get a little more out of him. This game is getting a little too even for my liking. Okay. Yellow card for Nico Cotton, I'm sorry. Alright, throw in on the wing and cleared right out. Back to Mullins. Open that up. Roberts crossing it in. Terrible cross, dude. And Wingate's got the counterattack now. Oh, damn. Alright, nice steal from Cotton. Damn, right at the keeper. Shit, okay. Just gonna make a sub. Coulson's looking tired out here. Guess let's bring Gregory on in. Alright, we're not really dominating in any category right now either, so let's go ahead and just a little more cautious, sit back, try to defend the lead. But if we can get another goal, obviously, that'd be fantastic. One of Wigan, lumping the ball forward to Mongoy. Terrible pass back to Roberts. Back forward and took the shot. Oh, good save though. All right, and we get a corner. All right, let's go, Banya. And another piss poor cross in. And that cross was somehow even worse. Nice shot, Banya. Okay. 2 minutes of added time. And there we go. Managed to hold out for the first win of the season here. Not a very impressive win, but I'll take it. It was a bit of a let-off. We weren't good enough. And, well, most of the team reacted alright. That's fine. Coulson here is the man of the match, so let's go ahead and praise him, see if that... There we go. Fired up. And Mullins, let's see if I can get him. Nope. Told me he did a good job on the goal, and he switched off. What a douchebag. Alright. Let's go ahead and continue here. Sweet. Alright, well, I'm going to go and call it an episode right here, and take a look at some of our tactics in the meantime, see if I want to tweak anything. At the very least, take a look at the penalty takers, because I apparently forgot to set that. And yeah, thank you very much for watching. Hope to see y'all next time.